Welcome to College Sports USA, your channel providing college sports highlights and news all year round.
And shooting 50% or better from the floor. Pete Nance wins the tip for the Tar Heels, and it's UNC with the basketball first and a very familiar starting lineup. Team that finished second in the NCAA, and here is Leaky Black, the most experienced out of the bunch. Armando Bacot with his first offensive rebound, probably first of many here this afternoon.
He has not played anybody in his career like Armando Bacot.
Here is Blake Hinson over Nance for three. Here's Caleb Love. Black saves it. Shot clock down to 15. Nance from the corner. He buries it.
They're going to double Bacot in the post when he catches it on the block. As Pete Nance off to a good start for him. Only took 4 shots in that game against Michigan. I don't envy the position. Another turnover by Pitt.
Davis off the shot fake. Great penetration. 4 minutes gone. Love on the pull-up. Offensive rebound and 2 more points for Mr. Bacot.
Michigan and Ohio State did not double team him, which I have no idea why, as Bacot makes an impact there.
Give it right back, though. Burton on the pull-up. Good answer for Pitt to come away with 2 points coming out of the break. Psycho T, Tyler Hansbrough, to become the all-time rebounding king in Carolina history. That should come by the end of January. And there's his second block shot of the day.
And we've seen the result in the last 2. But, you know, an off-season coming off a national championship is a challenge.
Jamarius Burton with back-to-back buckets. Good to see DeMarco Dunn back in the lineup for the Tar Heels. And Puff Johnson also off the bench in his homecoming game. A few years ago would have been unheard of. Now it's fairly common. And for Pittsburgh, they've got a bunch of 23 and 24-year-olds. Davis, nice job to get open and knock down the 3. Leaky Black rips the rebound away. Heels with numbers. Davis with the easy 2. It's 19-10 UNC. And you'll notice that the twin brothers, Jorge and Guillermo Diaz-Gran, are both on the floor. Chance for a 3-point play for Pittsburgh.
He can really control the game for them. Does a lot of damage in that mid-range. That one, a little bump.
Cummings calls for a screen. Terrific screen and roll and a great finish inside. Guillermo Diaz-Gran, the older and taller of the twins.
He does not play as much as his brother, but he's kind of their backup big as Pete Nance.
UNC went on to win that game by 5. Nance feeds the post into Bacot. Spins away from the would-be double team and lays it in on the reverse.
He's just so tough because even you go back to the Michigan-Ohio State games, Doug, like Bacot, even when he catches it in the mid-post, he uses that extended dribble to get himself to the basket. I think in this game we're watching right now, we've got 2 of the 5 best players in the league in Bacot and Blake Hinson.
Woo. Caleb Love's first 2 were pretty. A couple of NBA players last year. And now Appleby just playing great for the Demon Deacons first couple of months. 3-point bucket. And I'll go a little farther than that. Last 4 games, he's better than 50% from beyond the arc. Caleb Love starting to heat up.
For nobody but you, he's just a love machine, Doug Sherman. And then how about this rebound? Shot selection was the biggest problem, and the percentages reflected that.
There's some of that old man game we've been enjoying out of Blake Hinson as well. You talk about the 2 guards for Carolina, Davis and Love. They still are only shooting, each of them, 42% from the floor as Davis. Bacot on the flush.
This team is as talented as anybody.
Shot clock at 3. Burton spins and banks it in. 9 points for the grad student from Charlotte. Burton works into the lane, keeps the dribble, goes up, and gets the friendly roll here at the Pitt. But will they sink? Will they swim? But they've set themselves up. They're in position to be in position, Chris. Cummings. Working on Cummings. Love attacks. Good look from Dunn, and it rattles home to put the Heels back in front. And he is almost assuredly going to catch the great Billy Cunningham for career double-doubles. Good answer by Burton. He was fouled by Davis. Black directing traffic, trying to find Baycott, who comes out to set the screen. Leaky Black for three. Cummings, tough pass. Found the cutter. How did he know Burton was going to be there?
It was an even better catch.
Baycott finds the cutter. Great catch, great finish off the nice pass. Leaky Black has two more.
Just a reminder to please like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell.
Federico picked up a couple of fouls. His role was limited in that first half. Burton turns the corner, draws the contact. Count the basket and one.
When he's able to grab a board, they become that much faster in transition.
On the screen and roll, Federico, the flush. Davis along the baseline, bounce it for Baycott. Chance for three for the big fella. How has the change in philosophy from Roy Williams using two bigs to Hubert Davis using primarily just one either helped or hurt Baycott? Federico with two more. Enjoy some family time, and in terms of the way they are playing, Federico with the block shot. In the context of having the time off this week,
I think they've done exactly what Hubert Davis told us he wanted them to do as Burton finishes inside. A lot of pressure on a guy going back home. He's a Pitt fan, as you mentioned earlier, growing up. Needed a little bit of time to settle in.
He used to come and play pickup ball and play other styles of basketball here in the Pitt coming up. Nellie Cummings just turned 24 on December 23rd. Elliott's going to turn 24 next month. And this old group of Pitt Panthers just keeps hanging around. Good defense by Pittsburgh, being disruptive. Baycott shaping up, takes a nice feed from Nance for the layup. Apparently Gilbert, every Christmas, videotape the holidays. They've got great video of the four boys. Baycott throws it down. I mean, she's got a son in the NBA, but she was more than a 1,000-point scorer at Kent State University and played professionally in the precursor to the WNBA. Blake Hinson. Caleb Love has had a quiet afternoon so far. The ACC's leading scorer still stuck on 4 points. The spin by Jamarius Burton. Baycott skip pass. Black drives on Elliott. Met by Federico. 10 on the shot clock. Lob comes into Nance. He pulls the trigger. That's a long two.
Yeah, that's a big shot.
Sabandi into the paint. Got the defender up. Terrific looking shot by number 22, Nike Sabandi. Sabandi finds Cummings. Good! A little stagnant on his possession. Cummings into the lane, rises up. We're tied at 58. Baycott. That is now his 16th career 20 and 10 double-double. Davis has it poked away by Cummings. And Nellie Cummings ties it at 60. Tough shot by Jamarius Burton, and he will head to the line with a chance to give Pittsburgh the lead. Burton off the window. Give him two more.
A younger player would have shot that three.
Under 3 to play. Jamarius Burton just keeps pouring it on. Pittsburgh up 3 one more time. 7 to shoot. They get it to Hinson. He's got to fire and connect. A tough turnaround 3 gives Pittsburgh the lead once again. Love has not scored in the second half. And he dribbled out of bounds. Jamarius Burton having the scoring day of his life against an excellent defender in black. Burton loses the defender but missed the shot. And a foul on the rebound. But that first number tops in the conference. And so Blake Hinson, where he just made a pair of free throws, gets the front end and will shoot the bonus.
Jeff Capel saying he's got a real appreciation for the situation he's in now.
Davis pulls around and out, and a huge rebound by Hinson. Pitt playing keep away, and here comes Federico. Sabandi lays it in. Pittsburgh's going to upset number 25, North Carolina. Three-pointer. Pitt has to get the ball in. Just barely do, but they turn it over. Nelly Cummings lost the basketball. He gets it in underneath. Wide open, the freshman Tyler Nickel with 2.8 to go. Carolina calls timeout. Looking. Passes in. And the time expires. Well, it took some doing at the end, but Pittsburgh takes down number 25, North Carolina.
As usual, thanks for watching and please provide your comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe as it helps the channel out.